My name is Cody Kennedy, founder of konnect.io, and I'm making this video today to walk you through a high-level overview of the workflow and what it's like to be a rep on behalf of a partner. What does that mean? Let's take a step back. So Konnect is a dual-sided platform. Okay, you have your buyers or your IT practitioners, and then you have or connectors, and then you have your sellers or vendors or partners, what I call them. And then we're going to break out that partner account into two. You have your partner and then you have your rep. A rep is representative of a partner, or your vendor internal and then your vendor admin. So a rep is your internal team, essentially. So let's get started. We're on our landing page right now. I'm going to go to Connect, and in the top right hand corner, I'm going to select rep. I'm going to log in. Access platform. And then boom, this is immediately what I see when I log into my account as a rep. Immediately prompted to my dashboard. I can do anything from creating a lead, view my calendar, check messages. I could view leads. I could go through and see my weekly activity, how many activities I've logged. I can keep track of my task. I can add new tasks. I can set goals for myself. If I'm progressing towards those goals, then I can indicate that. And just something I wanted to build this so you have everything all in one, so you don't have to jump to different tools to keep track of this, that, and the other. Or if like outreach is not logging your calls, and it's not logging to Salesforce, and now it looks like you're not even doing anything. But I just wanted to have everything all in one for simplicity use. So to continue, lead pipeline, what this is so it pulls from core, which is a CRM that's shared between or an entire organization. So anyone from your team or your vendor admin can see everything that's happening within core, as well as calendar. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But so lead pipeline, if you have a qualified individual in your CRM, it's going to tell you it right here. And then we've also integrated with Outlook. So I haven't connected my account, but you can send and receive emails through your dashboard as well. So you don't have to jump to your email. Just it's not a necessity, but it's just cool to have so you can have everything at once. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to create a lead. It's going to jump me to the left side of core. We can see we're in the core tab. So this is the interface and what it looks like. I don't have this is my demo account. I don't have very much populated in here, but I mean, I probably should. But this is where I can go and I can add a lead and put their information, and I can assign them to an account. And then just their normal basic CRM functionalities, I could do the same for an account, add an account, go from there. And then I can also view the lead, how many leads I have within an account as well. Again, like I said, just functionality, your normal CRM functionalities. So we're going to go back here. See this analytics button, what this does is it captures an entire uh, analysis of your CRM. And so you could see everything, and then you go to export report, and then you get a PDF, and you could view, all right, well, this is a pretty much snapshot of how my pipeline's doing. So from here, I'm gonna go back to dashboard. I'm gonna view my calendar. And so what we're looking at right now is this is where I can go in and set my availability. So like I said earlier, calendar is shared throughout your entire organization. And so you could have different times, whatever, that might be filled out because someone from your team or your vendor or your vendor admin have set different availabilities. But that's just to avoid confusion between who someone's availability, who's available, et cetera, et cetera. But to move on, so you set your availability and you save it, okay? And then meeting request, this is where you go in and you can see all the meetings that have been requested by individuals that the organization is talking to. So if I'm a rep and I see konnect.io has sent me a meeting request, how do I know that it's my account? Well, when if I have a set territory, right? And so if an individual that works for a company headquartered in Houston and I cover Houston, they reach out to my organization. So in this case, it would be if they reach out to the Connect account, I'm going to be routed that conversation because I cover Houston. All right. And so just that's how everything's routed. That's how it's organized. You can go in here and you could see, okay, since I'm talking to Connect and we've received a meeting request, I know I'm going to take that meeting. But how is it indicated? Who knows? How can I let people know? That's when you go to calendar view right here. And then you could go to your meeting request. Or sorry, not meeting request. You can click your meetings and just to show you. So anytime a meeting is requested, it's going to populate on this calendar. It's going to be yellow if it's pending, and it's going to be red if you've declined it, and it's going to be purple if you've accepted it. So back to what I was saying about how do I know who's taking this call or etc. You click the meeting just like I did, and this is where you can join the call straight through the platform. But you click internal notes, and what this does is so you can see, all right, Cody Kennedy is taking this call assignment. All right, I need help prepping. If I'm an admin, then I can go in and I can see this, but I'm not. We're in a rep account, so I can see. All right, well, I put these notes, meaning I let my entire organization know, hey, I'm taking this. I need help. X, Y, Z. You can leave notes, and then your entire organization could see it, and everyone can chime in, pitch in, reply, etc. It's super cool, but this is just to make sure everyone's on the same page throughout the organization. And so we're gonna jump back to our dashboard, and we're gonna go to check messages. So I know we touched on this earlier, but anyways, this is every time a conversation is routed to me, this that's going to populate. So traditionally, if we're, we're looking at my demo account right now, so it could still should be off, but since it's on, I see Cody Kennedy Connect.io. If it was off, it would just say connector. But what's cool now is if a user or IT practitioner professional turns conceal off, that means they're revealing their information. But traditionally it was just your first name, last name, and that was it. Now, if the user reveals their information and it's populated on their account, it doesn't have to be. You can see company name, job title, first name, last name, email, phone number, LinkedIn profile, and if I have a calendar link uploaded, I can see it. Assuming that he's cool or the individual I'm talking to is cool about me having this information. If they weren't, they wouldn't reveal it. So that's the purpose behind that. And in this on the sidebar, I'm going to go down and jump to combo. So this is for internal communications. From my admin account, I can send messages to whoever's on the platform. But this is so you don't have to jump to Slack, you don't have to jump to Teams, you don't have to worry about any of that jazz. You can just do everything from tracking your activities, responding to leads. You could go to your CRM. You could update your CRM. Just update everything. But this is for internal communication, so you can talk with your team, your admin, so on and so forth. And different channels. You have private channels, whatever the case may be. From here, I'm going to jump to Curious. So what Curious is it's 10 different tools that we built to help enable sales teams, anywhere from an ROI calculator to a conversation simulator. You can download a report that gives you all this, and if you don't want to remake a report, well, that's fine. You can go to your reports and you can see all the previous reports you've made, and you can download them, and boom, everything's super simple, all in one. There's no headaches. So, at a high level, this is an overview of Connect's platform on behalf of Rep. And I would love to hear any thoughts, feedback, what I could do. But I encourage uh, any vendor or sales team to reach out and to give it a try.